Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2022, parents, faculty, and guests, my name is Abby Kate Griffith, and I have the distinct honor of welcoming everyone to this celebration of true accomplishment. Now, before I get started, let's all take a deep breath. Phew, we made it. It's a little windy, but it's better than rain, huh? All of the mountains of assignments, essays, tests, fundraisers, sporting events, late-night study sessions, and watching just one more episode, we made it through to get here. Supporters in the stands, you can breathe too. At least we all made it to graduation. I want to start off this ceremony by honoring the memory of two young souls who are no longer with us. Stella, we miss you, your spirit, and your creativity so much. We are so grateful we were able to share the memories and this earth with you for the time that you were with us. Colin, thank you for being such a bright soul who made such a big impact at our school and in our lives. Your smile always lit up a room. I also want to say how utterly proud I am of every single one of us. Through so many challenges and obstacles, we were able to succeed, fail, learn lessons, make memories, and now we are about to walk across to receive our diplomas. I am thankful for the difficult but wonderful experience high school has been. I am especially thankful for each and every one of you. Through all the stress, drama, and craziness, we were able to make it through with so many happy memories. Because this is what life is truly about, the moments like these, recognizing the beauty in the chaos and embracing the mess. Because this is how we learn, and this is how we grow. We are the ones who create our own futures. We make decisions and change lives. You only live once, and it's time for us to go out and make our mark. So, welcome to the morning, not night, we have all been waiting for. And although you will hear it a million times, congratulations, class of 2022.
Good morning. I'm Nisha Sathya Prakash from ECHS. At this time, please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by our own Marysville band under the direction of Mr. Bill Thisson. Please remain standing and join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may sit.
Good morning. I'm Julia Patterson from MHS. It is my pleasure to introduce the following dignitaries and guests. Please rise as your name is called and remain standing until all are recognized. Diane Allen, Superintendent, Marysville Schools. Jonathan Langhouse, Assistant Superintendent, Marysville Schools. Todd Johnson, CFO, Treasurer, Marysville Schools. Ashley Robinson Thompson, Chief Education Office. Kim Jude, Director of Student Services. Tom Powers, Director of Technology. Kathy McInnes, Educational Support. Thomas Cochran, Principal, MHS. Jennifer Hinderer, Assistant Principal, MHS. Sean Williams, Assistant Principal, MHS. Joey Day, Athletic Director. Tom Holdren, Principal, MECHS. Katie Morgan, Assistant Principal, MECHS. Scott Stackhouse, Principal, Tri-Academy and Marysville Virtual School. Michelle Koffenberger, Principal, Bunsold Middle School. Heidi Laparo, Assistant Principal, Bunsold Middle School. Kristen Jones, Principal, Mill Valley Elementary. Dr. Rick Smith, Superintendent, Ohio High Point Career Center. The MEVSD Board of Education. Sue Devine, President. Nan Savage, Vice President. Jermaine Ferguson. Bill Keck. Dick Smith. Thank you for all you do for our schools and students.
Good evening, I'm Cassidy Van Dyke from MECHS. Would the senior members of the choir please come forward? At this time, please rise as we join the Marysville Symphonic Choir in the singing of the Marysville Alma Mater.
Marysville is our dear high school, staunchly does she stand, while her men and maidens fair spread fame throughout the land. Here we learn to work together, learn to do our part, learned and by this learning molded friendship in our hearts. For we hold the torch of friendship firmly and on high, passing on from year to year, illuminate the sky. From the seniors to the juniors, as in days of yore, we will keep the spirit burning on forevermore.
Hi, good morning. My name is Allie Anderson from MHS. Please be seated. We will now enjoy the performance of our symphonic choir as they sing Omnia Soul, Let Your Heart Be Stayed by composer Z. Randall Stroop under the direction of Miss Brianna Bizzaro, choir director. But before we get to that, I do have a joke for all of you, and I promise I got permission for this. How did the koala bear manage to graduate high school? He met all of the qualifications. Okay, now enjoy the performance.
Somewhere far from nowhere,
Good morning, I'm Ellie Nussable from MHS. The designation of valedictorian is given to the top scholars in a graduating class. This year we have 39 students who have achieved this high level of academic excellence. The criteria for being a valedictorian is having a 4.1 GPA or higher. Valedictorians were recently recognized at our awards assemblies and are noted in your program with a letter V besides their names. Valedictorians, please rise and accept the acknowledgement from your fellow students in our audience. Congratulations to the valedictorians of the class of 2022.
Good morning. I'm Fernando Rios from the Early College High School. The President's Education Awards program has been recognizing student excellence and achievement since 1983. Elementary, middle, and high school students are honored each year with a certificate from the President for their academic achievement and hard work. High school students receiving this recognition have achieved a 7th semester GPA of 3.5 on a 4.0 scale, scored college ready on the ACT, and have followed a college prep curriculum. If those students receiving the President's Education Award this year could please rise and be recognized. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Keegan Mulligan from MHS. It is my pleasure to recognize the students who earned the State of Ohio Honors Diploma. The State Board of Education established criteria for high school students to obtain Honors Diploma in the state of Ohio. An academic honors diploma recognizes students who have exceeded the graduation requirements in the following ways. Students have earned higher level credits in more credits in mathematics, science, and social studies. Students have earned world language credits. Students must possess a GPA of 3.5 or higher with an ACT score of 27 or an SAT score of 1210. The students receiving the State of Ohio Honors Diploma, please rise and be recognized.
Good morning, I'm Dawson Dorn from ECHS. 8 years ago, Columbus State and Marysville Early College High School embarked on an exciting journey to start a one-of-a-kind STEM early college high school. I am honored to recognize 3 graduates tonight who actually received their CSCC Associate's degree last week. Please come forward when I call your name. Cameron Mackey. Megan Rizzo. And Nisha Satyaprakash. Another round of applause. And now, please welcome Ms. Lauren Jones, Director of College Credit Plus at Columbus State Community College. Congratulations, CSCC Class of 2022.
Good morning. My name is Lauren Jones. I serve as the Senior Director of K-12 Partnerships at Columbus State Community College. On behalf of Columbus State, I am so proud of these 3 graduates who over the last several years have accomplished so much and have been able to graduate not just with their high school degree, but also with their associate's degree. There are so many wonderful things happening by young people today, and it is just so inspiring to get a chance to see these young people and watch them have a step up as they graduate. Congratulations to all of the graduates, and on behalf of Columbus State, thank you for the partnership and the opportunity to serve.
Good morning. I'm Carly Conley from Marysville High School. Each year we have students that make the decision to join our military and serve our country. At this time, we would like to recognize those students who have made that commitment. Please rise and remain standing until all names are read. Please hold your applause until all have been called. Christian Adelsberger, United States Navy. Dylan Bymaster, National Guard. Carly Conley, Air National Guard. Aaron Daughtery, United States Navy. Luke Davison. Sawyer Green, United States Navy. William Lewis, United States Marine Corps. Emma Menke, United States Army. Connor Mahoney, United States Air Force. Megan McKinney, National Guard. Bethany Slayball, United States Air Force. Jillian Smith, National Guard. Madison Sundquist, United States Air Force. Errol Will, United States Marine Corps. And Audrey Williams, United States Navy. Graduates, please be seated.
Stole's blowing away. I'm Kieran Mulligan from MHS, and it is now my pleasure to introduce our valedictorian speakers for this evening. Brianna Sparks will give the address as valedictorian from Marysville High School, and Madeline Irving will give the address as valedictorian from Marysville STEM Early College High School.
I wasn't sure Mr. Cochran would allow me to talk on a microphone again after blowing a speaker on morning announcements, but here I am. Thank you. I want to first welcome all family, friends, staff, faculty, the MEV SD Board of Education, Superintendent Mrs. Allen, honored guests, and the class of 2022 graduates. Now, unfortunately, my mom wouldn't let me skip graduation, so to start off, just a quick shout out to my big brother who graduated from St. Louis Law School last night. Daniel, since you're hopefully watching the live stream now, I'm very proud of you. With my time here today, I want to share and encourage my fellow classmates with a few lessons school has taught me. Helping with all the freshman days showed me just how quickly time comes and goes. Mine began with my sister telling everyone, she's not an ounce of shy, so I really do mean everyone we passed in the halls, that I was her baby sister. Looking back, I think that was a good thing because we're practically the same person. I'm just a little bit cooler. But before I knew it, I was in her shoes giving my last 8th grade tour to a group of crazy middle school boys. Something as simple as freshman days taught me just how fast time passes. Before you know it, what we once had is gone and taken for granted. No more football Friday nights, no more homecoming parades, and no more high school. The second part to this is the legacy you leave. Within the 4 years of high school, you will meet countless people. More often than not, the term legacy is associated with achievement and accolades, but I'm a firm believer that the meaning of your words carry a lot of depth. They have the power to either uplift or destroy your peers. Recently, I took advantage of the opportunity to speak school-wide on morning announcements by challenging the school to complete an act of kindness each day. I saw this as important because with 1,500 people, choosing kindness can start a ripple effect. Change is scary, but comfortability is scarier. Now, it may sound crazy, but as someone who despises change, I promise it's true. Reflecting on my time in high school, I think of all the changes we've had to endure. Some of those hardships we stupidly got ourselves into, and others not so much. Hopefully you all know what I mean if I skip through saying the C word, COVID. And for those of you who don't, I'm not sure where you've been the past couple of years. Times like these taught me that no matter how hard you try, life is out of your control. This was a strenuous change to acknowledge, but now that my outlook is refocused, I have no regrets. Change is scary, but comfortability is scarier. Letting go of what you're trying to hold on to leads to a freer life lived. Through these events, you learn stamina and endurance that otherwise you would not know how to deal with. Accept, appreciate, and seek the good in change. Because I'm more of a musical person, here are lyrics I feel speak to this season of life. The best part is the ride. No matter where we're going, it's gonna be all right. Not gonna live forever. Right now, the best part's what we don't know. Take a little step into the unknown. As we approach this next season of life, I motivate you to take these lessons and run with it. What better time than now to be fully present, seeking new things and trying new opportunities. The only regrets that will stick with you are the risks you never took. It's never too late. Go out and do it all. A great teacher of mine once told me, it's now our time to be a real adult, but without the responsibilities. And man, to me that sounds awfully exciting. Peers, I'm sure after seeing my moves at school dances, you all know I'm quite the dancer. I'll let you in on a little secret of mine. Baile Viernes. Every Friday in AP Spanish, we took the time to play Just Dance. The first time I have witnessed whole class participation. While this sounds so insignificant, these breaks reminded me that life doesn't have to be so serious all the time. Señora Liso, gracias por todo lo que me enseñó. Voy a extrañarla más que le puede imaginar. Me mostró siempre mucha gracia, que fue un ejemplo mayor de cómo vivir la vida. This year, I have even learned to embrace embarrassment. Some of you may have seen me around school dressed as Santa. Yeah, there was no occasion for that. Proving to myself embarrassment doesn't last, I wore that sweaty suit around all day long and embraced the various looks I received. No matter what anyone tells you, life doesn't have to be so serious all the time. Speaking of serious, another lesson I've learned is the drive from OSU Marion to the high school shouldn't take an hour, so do not show up late with Duncan. Timeliness is, as a matter of fact, an important life skill. Throughout high school, balancing my insanely chaotic schedule has been both a blessing and a challenge. I have learned the significance of prioritizing my time and energy, but most importantly, how to put relationships over everything. Actually, I took up a second service industry job because I craved this interaction so much. Wholeheartedly, I believe being genuine with people is more rewarding than any assignment. You wouldn't believe the conversations that can be shared over a cup of coffee. Spending time with friends is not a waste, but should be honored. The compassion I have grown for people has even sparked my goal of studying neuropsychology. Never overlook a simple smile or wave in the passing of a grocery store. Real and authentic people are few and far between, but we should all strive for this. It's refreshing. Every year, I dedicate a word to the following 365 days. This year's word is gratitude. I never understood the power just a word can convey. In my psychology class, I learned the scientific benefits of expressing gratitude. If you haven't taken the time to write down 5 things you're thankful for today, do it and watch your life change. May 22nd, 2022. Today I am grateful for the opportunity to graduate. To prove to you how easy gratuity and positive conversation is, I want to invite everyone to pull out their phones. Since I know you all have them, even I do. Right now, I want you to think of someone whom you are grateful for. Someone who has made an impact on your life, someone you appreciate, or your biggest supporter. Okay, now text that person. Tell them why you are thankful for them and how their influence has changed your life. See? Simple as that. So class of 2022, if there's anything you take away from this speech, let it be the importance of people. Growing up in a small town like this has been such an honor thanks to meeting people like you all. Moving forward, I hope that we never take for granted the time we are given. I encourage you to seek these healthy friendships and be the truest version of yourself that you can be. I sincerely want to thank you for the best 13 years of my education, and I cannot wait to see the ways in which each of you will improve the world. Congratulations, class of 2022, we did it.
Welcome parents, friends, staff, faculty, the MEVSD Board of Education, Superintendent Mrs. Allen, honored guests, and the class of 2022 graduates. My name is Madeline Irving, and I am honored to speak today as one of the valedictorians of this graduating class. We have counted down the months, days, hours, and minutes, impatiently waiting for this day to come. However, as we counted down the days, we also cherished every moment. We will cherish the long-lasting friendships and relationships built during this time. While these relationships might not last forever, the impact they have had on our lives will. The relationships built during these formative years have impacted who we were, who we are, and who we will become. These relationships helped us learn more about ourselves and about others, shaping how we see the world. Additionally, we will cherish the memories we made together as a Monarch community. The homecomings and proms we attended, waiting eagerly to find out who'd be crowned king and queen. The football games in which the school would come together to support one another, screaming so loud my ears still hurt. Coming together to support causes like combating childhood cancer at our Yellow Out games. Cheering on our amazing marching band as they formed the Script Ohio. These are truly special memories because we came together as one, as a community of Monarchs. This sense of community is truly special, and we are grateful to have been part of it and to have shaped it. We would not be where we are today without the support of our teachers, coaches, staff members, administrators, directors, and volunteers. Each of you helped shape who we are today and who we are yet to become. Our teachers have taught us everything we need academically to succeed, including the Pythagorean theorem, which Mrs. Austin assured me I would use in life. Our educators challenged us and supported us every step of the way to set and reach our goals. Additionally, they helped acclimate us to a new way of learning, as we had never even heard of mastery learning prior to high school. This new way of learning allowed students the opportunity to learn resilience, as they were granted the opportunity to overcome setbacks. While those English lectures and biology classes are vital, our educators have also taught us lifelong skills that we will carry with us into our future. We were taught collaboration, accountability, and the power of a growth mindset, resulting in resilient lifelong learners. As much as we loved memorizing all those formulas in math class or the content from other classes, it is the skills we learn that will be with us forever. Learning to work with others, the need for grit, and welcoming new challenges are all difficult skill sets to learn. However, they were achievable with the support of educators we had by our side. At this time, I would like to ask all of the graduates to stand up, please, and give a round of applause to all of our educators here today. Thank you. You may be seated. We had a nurturing and supportive environment to learn, try, fail, and try again until we had it. Our educators have truly made a difference in all of our lives. However, there are so many additional people who made a lasting impact as well. Coaches, volunteers, parents, administrators, staff, and so many others influenced us throughout our education. They have supported us, pushed us, and have been here for us every step of the way. I would like to thank you all for your continuous support and encouragement throughout our journey. We truly would not be who we are today without each of you. Graduates, please identify at least one person who has impacted your life and remember to thank them today. Now to the graduates. I am proud of where each of you are today. Our class is incredibly remarkable because we have conquered challenge after challenge. The COVID-19 pandemic raised many challenges that we had to overcome, from navigating learning while in quarantine to learning how to thrive in our new normal. We are so grateful that we got to partake in all of the senior events we hoped and longed for, such as sporting events, dances, and hanging out with friends. Our class truly learned flexibility, adaptability, and resilience through these experiences. Most importantly, we felt our Monarch community come together and support one another through a time of uncertainty. Let's celebrate our achievements today, but also remember that it is not all about what you have achieved, but what comes next. The skills we have learned these past 13 years will help guide our future, but they will not create it. That is up to you. Dolly Parton once said, "If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one." You have the ability and the power to be whomever you want to be, and it is up to you to create the future that you want. Who you are today is not who you have to remain. This is a time of growth and a time of new beginnings. You can take all that you have learned and become the person you strive to be. I would like to conclude with a piece of advice from Madeleine Albright, which rings true to the spirit of a monarch. Have the wisdom to recognize the best in others while always demanding the best from yourself. I wish the class of 2022 congratulations and the very best going forward. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Thomas Cochran. It's my pleasure to serve as the principal of Marysville High School. I'm honored to be here to share this amazing day with the class of 2022. Graduates, we are almost there. We are about to hand you the diplomas that you have so deservedly earned. This is an exciting time. It's a marker on your life journey. I want you to enjoy every moment today with your family and your friends. I have been fortunate enough to have a front row seat to see all the accomplishments that you have had both inside and outside of the classroom, and they are many. So many of your experiences has resembled what high school has looked like for many of the graduates that have gone before you, and many of them have looked very much different, as you very well know. However, along the way, you have been through it all, someone who has persevered and looked out for others and made the most of every single day. I want to thank you for your positive spirit and your can-do attitude, and I want to encourage you to never lose that energy and that confidence and that knowledge that you can handle anything that this world throws at you. You have already learned valuable life lessons that will serve you well in the future. Always remember that you cannot control events, but you can control your response to those events. And you have shown amazing resilience over these last 4 years. As you move forward, keep that resilience and know that you will face challenges and you will face controversies. I want you to expect these, and I want you to embrace them as opportunities, because each opportunity will make you grow and make you go towards your dreams. Surround yourself with people who support you. Surround yourself with people who add value to your life and who are going to be there for your journey. The perspective of age and time have given me the ability to reflect on what this day means to everybody. I wish I had appreciated that more when I was your age. You literally have your whole life ahead of you. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I truly believe that. Your teachers and your parents have supported you and guided you and prepared you for this next step. Take the lessons that you've learned, add your unique skills, your unique talents, and dream big. If you work hard and be kind, everything will work out in the long run. I'm going to ask that we recognize parents and any family members today who are in the audience who have helped and supported you along the way. Class, can we please give a round of applause for all the parents and family members? I also want to recognize all Marysville School staff members, anyone who, through your K through 12 journey, has helped you and influenced you and had an impact on your life. Can we please give all of our staff members a round of applause, graduates? And last but not least, I'd like to point out 2 retirees who are finishing up careers of over 25 years of selfless dedication to our students, our community, and our schools. Would Nancy White and Bill Thyssen please stand and be recognized? Graduates, thank you to each and every one of you for what you have brought to this school, and I'm excited that you will be the next leaders of this world, and I am proud, and you should be proud of your accomplishments as well. Class of 2022, you will always have a home here in Marysville. I wish you the best of luck, and graduates, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce Mr. Tom Holdren, the principal of the Early College High School.
All right, good morning. Let me find my page here. I hope. Here we go. Good morning and welcome to Impact Stadium as we gather to celebrate our senior class of 2022. My name is Thomas Holdren, and it has been a wonderful experience to serve as the principal at Early College High School this year. Before honoring the 429 seniors making up the class of 2022, I would like to thank all of the adults in all of our students' lives, parents, family members, school board members, administrators, and especially our building and teaching staff at every building in our district. As we will see by the variety of adults selected to present diplomas, supporting our children to reach their potential is a community effort, and each of you have made this day possible. Carl Jung said, "Children are educated by what the grown-up is, and not by his talk." Again, thank you for modeling what we want our children to be and walking the talk. I would also like to thank Mrs. Vera Spencer, who worked tirelessly to plan this graduation ceremony and ensure that it goes perfectly for our seniors. Thank you, Vera. Please give her a round of applause. Seniors, thank you and congratulations for all of your hard work and your contributions to our school district and our community. It's truly an honor to have been able to be a part of your journey and to be able to recognize you today on graduation day. You earned it. As I was drafting these remarks, I found myself in an awful pattern. Type, erase, type, erase, type, erase. I wanted to create a perfect speech that was meaningful and impactful and so profound that after delivery, I would receive something big like a plaque in Alumni Hall, or maybe, hint, a standing ovation. I tried to remember my graduation and what was said that had great significance in my life to use as a template, not to plagiarize. And regardless of it being my age or the content of the speech, I couldn't remember, and I got nervous. I'm nervous now. What am I gonna say? Is this gonna be good? Am I gonna get any applause at all? I was completely in my head. I didn't have the confidence to leave the words I typed on the page and believe in them. I couldn't walk the talk. And we all know this feeling. We all get in this space from time to time, a little insecure, a little vulnerable, unconfident. Sometimes we even allow our lack of confidence to keep us from creating or taking advantage of opportunity, going after big dreams that we perceive are too big for us to handle, using an excuse that no one has done it before or thinking or fearing that we can't. But you can. Lack of confidence is one of the main reasons that we fail. It's not lack of education or competence. Studies show that self-confidence positively correlates with student achievement, job performance, job satisfaction, and ultimately life satisfaction. In your life, there will be numerous times where your choice of confidence will determine your outcome. I challenge you to be confident because when and where you are confident, you will not only find success, but you will also find opportunity. Have confidence in yourself. Be you and walk the talk. On behalf of all the people that are in attendance today, we are proud of you, we're proud of your accomplishments, we care about you, and we will always support you. Keep walking the talk, and remember, opportunity does not knock. It presents itself when you beat down the door. Congratulations, class of 2022 PTBM. Please applaud. Superintendent Allen and Mrs. Devine, on behalf of Mr. Cochran and I, it is an honor to present the graduating class of 2022. They have met the requirements set forth by the Marysville Board of Education and the Ohio Department of Education and await your confirmation.
Mr. Cochran, Mr. Holdren, Mr. Stackhouse, Superintendent Allen. On behalf of the Marysville Exempted Village School District Board of Education, I am thrilled to accept the class of 2022. I want to thank our staff, families, and community for working together to create amazing opportunities for our students. And I want to thank our students for the way they have responded to these opportunities and created quite a few on their own as well. This class has truly epitomized our district motto: innovate, collaborate, inspire. We wish you all the best. We remind you that you're always a monarch, and we welcome you and encourage you to partner with us as you continue your life journey. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you all for making us so proud to be monarchs.
Cody Allen Krukisheng, presented by Kelsey Ahern. Kayla Rain Moseri, presented by Donna Sharp. Michael Anthony Fuller, presented by Jennifer Wing. Rodney Aiden Knox Griffith. Anna Christine Ulmer, presented by Mike Young. Julia Grace Patterson, valedictorian, presented by Elizabeth Adams. Kieran Patrick Mulligan, valedictorian, presented by Luke Ahern. Ellie Ann Nuspel, valedictorian. Jalen K. Houston, presented by Angela Atkins. Chase Michael Allen, presented by Kristen Allen. Ava Marie Dernlin. Haley Elizabeth Burns, presented by Sherry Anderson. Sydney Marie Saygraves. Margaret Marie Deal. Lane Michael Coyle, presented by Nate Andrews. Mackenzie Renee Hudnall. Owen Michael Joseph Haggy. Hannah Rachel Neer. Justin Thomas Isley. Bethany Ann Slaybaugh. Wyatt Jacob Leiter Griffith. Renee Lynn Slaybaugh. Zachary Ryan Monin. Caitlin Julie Elizabeth Spitznagel. Wyatt Gunther Wirtz. Joseph Earl Ely, presented by Sean Andrews. Ashlyn Elizabeth Cup, presented by Josie Ansbach. Jack Stewart Galla. Caden Alexander Parrott. Emilio Eligio Guerrero. Paula Valentina Moto Romero. Riley Grace Hicks. Shay Danielle Seagraves. Riley Hayden Miller. Logan Ray Stowers. Lauren Claire Sloboda. Jackson Lane Watson. Micah Britt Smith. Alexis Mackenzie Boggs, presented by Tammy Ardrey. Danny Madiskin Vansboy. Molly Virginia Armstrong, presented by Kim Armstrong. Lincoln Manfred Witt. Jaden Lee Austin, presented by Samantha Austin. Andrew William Siles, presented by Brian Ash. Isabella Elizabeth Delgado. Hayden Scott Fessler, presented by Matt Beanie. Caitlin Nicole Hill, valedictorian. Dominic Michael Lombardi. Blake Anthony Wilson. Cassidy Van Dyke, valedictorian, presented by Janet Benedict. Laurel Olivia Carter, presented by Allison Beers. Mason Kenneth Quick, presented by Heather Bice. Megan Kirsten Rizzo. Isabella Reese Albanese, presented by Brianna Bizarro. Madison Dawn Fluarty, valedictorian, presented by Kim Porter. Hannah Marie Longbreak, valedictorian, presented by Catherine Boylan. Ireland Marie Lyon. Sean Patrick Wakus. Brian Dylan Boston, presented by Aaron Brown. David Allen Meredith, presented by Eric Brack. Kayla Nicole Brown, presented by Stephanie Brown. Kylie Allie Neal. Lydia Carrington Smith. Ayana Tasha Redman. Ella Amelia Hansen, presented by Dawn Burns. Hayden Riley Cantrell, presented by John Brown. Arlie LaRae Laware, valedictorian. Blake Wilson Chat. Cole Christopher Macy. Landon Joseph Wirtz. Ethan Alexander Mason. Zachary Bryant McMahon, presented by Kendra Burris. Julia Marie Robinson. Kennedy Ray Parsons, presented by Amy Canterbury. Elena Rayanne Smith, presented by Ken Chapin. Jayanti Ayunda Girtis, presented by Denise Kastner. Jalen Rochelle Anderson, presented by Rochelle Conrad. Ren Michelle Amrine O'Connors. Alyssa Nicole Woolham. Audrey Denise Stifler, presented by Shelby Clem. John Lawrence Duran, presented by Mike Cottrell. Matthew Oliver Liebarger, presented by Thomas Cochran. Jonathan David Flesher. Adam John Wall. Victoria June Gibson. Dylan Jai Wally. Austin Patrick Lewis. Elizabeth Ashley Robles, presented by Siobhan Cunningham. Aubrey May Deerwester, presented by Trisha Deerwester Conley. Stephen Luke Moore, presented by Christina Daniel. Ethan Sean Muscle, presented by Paul Devine. Jonah Paul Pinks, presented by Dr. Rick Smith. Griffin Dean Regal, valedictorian.
Yes, sir, Griff!
Rick Smith. Rick.
Sawyer Giles Green, presented by Stephen Devine. Kenna Ray Leonard, presented by Rachel Felicity. Jesse Elias Davis, presented by Lois Everett. Cameron Rose Mackey, valedictorian. Cassandra Marie Drum, valedictorian. Morgan Lucille Moody. Wesley Scott Lawrenson, valedictorian. Parker Evan Riley. Olivia Grace Warner, valedictorian. Emma Renee Swart. Isaac Anthony Tachi, presented by Gail Fannin. Nathan Lee Fensel. Nathan Lee Francis, presented by Mark Fensel. Layla Nadia Al-Hamarsh, presented by Inez Finley. Colin Nicholas Sherwood. Aaliyah Jade Bunton. Madison Abigail Sunquist, valedictorian. Nathan Alexander Carmosino. Courtney Shea Adkins, presented by Kelly Friend. James Morrison Catalonia. Emma May Combs. William Ray Lovelace III. Amber Rose Hutter. Lance Wayne Meeks. Christina Jane Pack Norris. Lily Aurora Smith. Z. Marie Tornberg. Ellie Grace Frilly, presented by Connie Froelich. London Lee Berner, presented by Ryan Gilbert. Caden Richard Hogan. Abby Inez Gindelsberger, presented by Sharon Gindelsberger. Raya Chevelle Kreis. Abigail K. Griffith, valedictorian, presented by Wendy Grimm. Jordan Lee Pitts. Chloe Olivia Gordon, presented by Ryan Gross. Cody Allen Swain. Tristan James Burns, presented by Ashley Hardbarger. Madeline Marie Joanne Bray Salyers, presented by Kelly Hammersmith. Peyton Madeline Engel. Dylan Chase Clendenin. Corey Thomas Cordell, presented by Brent Harmonis. Brian Keith Elliott. Grant Stephen Cafis. Isaiah Wilton James Johnson. Emma Lita Dalton, valedictorian, presented by Shelley Hasser. Nathaniel Logan McCoy.
I will.
Sarah Elizabeth Renee Hathaway. Jacob Lee Spain. Oswaldo Santiago Coronel. Graham Peter Geider, presented by Bailey Hemmelgarn. Luke Daniel Cartwrighter, presented by Jody Henry. Dane Ross Johnson. Landon Richard Adkins, presented by Jennifer Henderer. Delaney Leanne Schmidt. Brady Mason Teeter. Jenna Michelle Leah Schock. Anthony Michael Coy, presented by Doug Hughes. Kelsey Aiden Thornton. Riley Grace DeLauder. Ryan Joseph Thornton. Sylvia Catherine Ely. Harley Blaine Crusoe, presented by Lester Hall. Marcus Christopher Belt, presented by Brent Johnson. Braden Jesse Henson, presented by Christopher Johnson. Gavin Christopher Roars. Colin Edwin James Hudson.
Love your mom and dad.
Brianna Michelle Bailey, presented by Bill Keck. Gage Maximus Johnson. Nathaniel John Hines. Logan Matthew Randall. Jack Temple Bloomberg, presented by Jason Kenny. Skylin Rain Roberts. Rowan Trupp Kenny. Carly Marie Shaner. Alyssa Riley Beeching, valedictorian, presented by Susan Kukas. Ty James Shaw. Annalise Bin Chan. Ethan David Spurgeon. Christian Rafael Gonzalez Rodriguez, presented by Catherine Kozak. Kaylin Patricia Stallings. Alexandra Cordy Haas. Madison Amelia Stewart. Caden Michael Reynolds. Maria Del Carmen Tarango. Jeremiah James McNeil, presented by Michelle Croft. Jaden Edward Teodoro. Danny Amici, presented by Danielle Krug. Dylan Thomas Walker.
Meadow Jillian Calicote. Zoe Elaine Montgomery Freericks, presented by Justin Lacker. Keegan James Mulligan, valedictorian. Carter Allen Bim, presented by Katie Langhouse. Logan Pauline Holly, presented by Heather Leckie. Aiden James Crusoe, valedictorian. Madeline Marie Irving. Dawson Wayne Doran, valedictorian. Brianna Nicole Kissel. Connor Alexander Edwards. Brendan Joseph Kovinchek. Hannah Elizabeth Kazmiersik. Ashley Lynn Mason, valedictorian. Lillian Shea Kennedy, valedictorian. Emily Renee Mason, valedictorian. Sierra Corinne Marinelli. Megan Miles McKinney. Jacob Clayton Markert. Joshua Yolstein Melms, valedictorian. Cole Andrew Miller. Oren Paul Segner. Nisha Sathya Prakash, valedictorian. Megan Nicole Swinehart. Willem Thomas Warden. Gabrielle Lynn Turner.
Cade Edward Fott, presented by Jenna and Braden Lotz. Alexandra Ann Wellman. Hunter Mason Herman, presented by Cody McLean. Matthew Dennis Hull, presented by Joseph McSwords. Ashton David Robb. Garrett Allen Penrod, presented by Elizabeth Miller. Caden Allen Legron, presented by Sherry McSheffery. Zakiah Nathaniel Surgeon, presented by Malin Myers. Bryce David Thomas. Mason Alexander Parmenter, presented by Chance Nelson. Kala Jara Best, presented by Joshua Montgomery. Christopher Allen Tompkins. Mason Andrew Ferguson. Krista Elaine Ochelski, presented by Emily Nielsen. Andrew Joel Montgomery. Jack Hirota Flanagan, presented by Kinsey Olson. Christian Matthew Adelsberger, presented by Beth Nickel. Emma Eileen Mengi. Jillian Elizabeth Gardner. Allie Renee Thoma. Alan Michael Jolliffe. William Henry Vidito. Jack Brian Kuzma. Hannah Marie Hogan, presented by Julie Oshelski. Maria Katrina Sterin. Adelie Rain Stauffer. Fernando Wayman Rios Valedictorian. Alyssa Joy Wilms. Tion Lynette Williams. Elizabeth Carlita Carnes, valedictorian, presented by Alyssa Peck. Riley Mae Stillion, presented by Bethany Purdue. Hunter Austin Stiltner, presented by Rodney Peterson. Dylan Andrew DeLauder, presented by Deborah Ponce. Angel Allen Knapp, presented by Janet Porter. Hunter James Lemaster. Carly Jean Connolly, valedictorian, presented by Kimberly Porter. Isabel Grace Razor. Grace Madeline Garrison. Gabe Joseph Powers, presented by Amber and Tom Powers. Alyssa Grace Strom, presented by Linda Prohl. Tanner Thomas Powers, valedictorian. Tyler Devin Wommeldorf. Ethan Michael Pryor, presented by Tom Powers. Alexander Lee France, presented by Jenna Pruden. Andrea Marie Hosko, presented by Belinda Quisenberry. Brooklyn Jean Rummel. Cragen Patrick Hughes. Madison Elizabeth Spencer, presented by Aaron Reif. Damon Cade Morgan. Hayden Allen Davis, presented by Aaron Rossi. Abigail Lynn Hoffman, presented by Gail C. Levi Eugene Pearl Hudson. Ryan Scott Minor, presented by Evan C. Kristen Marie Thompson. Demetrius Wayne Wilson. Christopher Kanye Watson. Madison Paige Adelsberger, presented by Donna Sharp. Abigail Lucille Hemker, presented by Beth Seaman. Jasmine Nicole Mershon. Riley Raylene Sherrick. Hallie Rebecca Bates, presented by Philip Sharp. Riley Kyle Tigner. Mary Julia Yanron Lashley, valedictorian. Connor Michael Mahoney, presented by Terry Schuler. Jared Derek Boomstra, presented by Grant Smith. Elaine I. Chapman, presented by Dr. Rick Smith. Ricardo Esparza, valedictorian. Braden Scott Miller. Brianna Rachel Sparks, valedictorian, presented by Rebecca Sparks. Jose Raymundo Reyes Marin. Andrew Lee Adelsberger, presented by Scott Stackhouse. Karis Reese Gossett, valedictorian, presented by Chris Terzis. Shakira Lynn Carr Bailey. Chloe Nicole Corin. Cody Xander Cremines. Joel Thomas Alexander, presented by William Thisson. Ryan William Cummins. Gavin Scott Baker. Skylar Christian Hypes. Ryan Jeffrey Michael Bowser. Emma Rochelle Engel. Lydia Helen Brandstetter. J. Michael Isaacs. Liberty Grace Collins. Aiden Matthew Keeley. Mackenzie Gina Cooper. Sydney Ray Kerr. Evan Taylor Haskell. Brianna Marie Kinn. William Walker Haskell. Brianna Jolie Mahalik. Thomas Gordon Johnston. Cohen Joshua Mosier. Braden Joseph Painter. Olivia Mae Ross. Cooper Beck Palermo. Jamie Elizabeth Sarver. Jeremiah Michael Peck. Cheyenne Faye Wolf. Jillian Morgan Smith. Anthony Stewart Harding, presented by Luke Sundermeyer. Hannah Grace Vogel. James Allen Heap, valedictorian. Audrey Nicole Williams. Caitlin Dawn Villaluna, presented by Danielle Taylor. Jack Dominic Zwazinski. Dale Michael Barker, presented by Christine Todd. Tori Jo Bright, presented by Amy Wagner. Troy Russell Gorsuch. Leah Suzanne Smith. Brooke Marie Widmer. Andrew Thomas Phipps, presented by Kelly Walker. Cohen Henry Yoder. Sophie Rebecca Coe, presented by Angie Walls. Amethyst Nicole Epperson, presented by Terry Waller. Lillian Marie Skaggs. Cameron Patrick Glenn Jones. Allie Catherine Anderson, valedictorian, presented by Jennifer Wanamaker. Tyler Lee Allen Landacre. Brandon Todd Foreman, valedictorian. Tayden Riley Miller. Piper Marie Kidd. Ty Ryan Mitchell. Sophia Marie Taraco. Callie Ann Noren. Morgan Olivia Thompson. Mason Rollin Ridge. Brielle Page Young. Tyler Brian Weber. Bryson Hunter Allard, presented by Abby Watson. Ava Reese Gertz, presented by Jennifer Watts. Rayana Janelle Good. Corey Dean Weinbrecht, presented by Amy Weinbrecht. Austin Jane Benz, presented by Jared Weiss. Sarah Beth Weinbrecht. Peyton Ray Darling. Ty Parker Hobbs, presented by Jonathan Weithman. Aaron Richard Doherty. Joshua Dean Schuler. Joseph Michael Rigsby. Cameron Lee Smith, valedictorian. Toby Dawson Thompson. Anna Marie Sadie Patterson, presented by Lindsay Welk. Abigail Marie Williams. Ella Mae Weller, presented by Joanne Weller. Alexis Michelle White, presented by Joshua White. Jackson Ryan Segner, presented by Sean Williams. Sydney Autumn Barkus, presented by Nancy White. Daniel Ellis Galloway, presented by Sherry Wimmers. Brenna Elizabeth Williams. Malak Ida Omar Jaraba. Cameron Andrew Bayless, presented by Jason Worth. Sophie Nicole Hullinger, presented by Alex Witzke. Haley Lynn Hendel. Josephine Ann Wolf, presented by Andrea Wolf. William Dawson Lewis. John Michael Navarro Arqueno, presented by Brooke Young. Emery Allen McDaniel. Dylan Joseph Bymaster. Chloe Renee Bashnagel, presented by Mike Young. Cody Richard McCormick. Andrew Robert Bentz. Jace Addison No. Benjamin David Bickerstaff. Nathaniel Theodore Smith. Trace Edward Mahood. Amanda Shea Thacker. Richard Grant Nielsen. Margaret Renee Hakola, presented by Tracy Zimmerman. Mason Scott Reed. Lauren Nicole Zimmerman. Class of 2022, please stand. Congratulations, and it is our honor to say that you may now move your tassels to the left side as graduates of Marysville schools. Graduates, on the count of 3, it's time to toss your caps in the air. 1, 2, 3!